now, coming to you live from an undisclosed location somewhere in the Ozark Mountains, it's Spooky Talk Show with Josh the Devil. And now, here he is, Josh the Devil.
Hey, that's me. And there's a laugh track, too, somewhere. We'll probably hear that. That's right, we've got sound effects tonight on Spooky Talk Show. We're not messing around. Okay, bookmark that one because I think there's a joke I'll do coming up where that will be applicable. Great. Hey, thanks for tuning in to Spooky Talk Show Season COVID. Episode 4, I think. Quarantine days. And we're just cooking right along here. And man, oh man, what a good show we've got tonight. Now, if you were with us last week, you saw the first 60 seconds of a really rad-looking video of Madman Morgan. Well, tonight, technical difficulties have been solved, and you're going to see the whole dang thing. That's right. It's at least longer than 60 seconds. So you got that to look forward to. We've got all sorts of stuff. Now, we've got, we dove deep into our pool of resources because we know you guys are stuck at home. We've got legendary guitarist Chris Doan is on the show with episode 1 of Guitar Basics. So if you've always wanted to learn to play the guitar, hey, we're going to teach you here in little step-by-step videos. So watch out for that. How could that not be hilarious? What else? Well, we've got Shane Gray on the program. Now, Shane is a wonderful musician, drummer extraordinaire. He's also a DJ on our local KABF radio. You can stream them live, kabf.org, all over the world. And he's got a great show on there called Gray Matter Radio. And I called him up and said, Shane, we're all stuck inside. What are we listening to? What do we give us some new music? Give us some recommendations. And he said, yeah, okay. So he sent along a clip, and we're going to take a look at that. But the big talk is Clay Bell is with us live tonight. He's going to be talking and telling us stories about what he's been up to, answering your questions because I can actually see them live in the chat. That's right. Ooh, technology, ain't it grand? He's going to talk about what he's doing right now, what he's been doing, what he's going to do, and he's going to play us some songs to boot. Hot diggity dog. It's going to be good times. So we didn't get a video from our buddy Renfro. He's stuck up there in the woods of the Ozarks, and we had a little clip from him last week. He wasn't looking too good, and he was going to send us an update. I never got a video. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. Maybe we'll see one next week. Who knows? All right, what else? Well, there's nothing left to do but figure out where my shortcuts are and get to the news. That's right, Don McLean, best known for his 1971 hit American Pie, recently had really harsh words for modern music. He described it as meaningless, vacant, and said it makes you want to hang yourself. He just thought the music died before. I said, okay, all right. All jokes aside, he's right. Let me get him off my screen. What else? Well, televangelist Kenneth Copeland over here. He claims that he's blown COVID-19 away with the wind of God. The power started to go out there for a second. That was a little weird. Anyway, it's weird, though, because COVID-19's still here. It's almost like he's a charlatan just trying to take people's money and doesn't actually care about Christianity. Yeah. It's more true than funny. What else? Well, all right, Tyler Perry here. Recently paid for senior hour shoppers at 73 grocery stores. That's pretty good. We here at Spooky Talk Show hopes that he keeps making those terrible movies forever. Okay, all right. That's a big logo. The UFC president Dana White says he's working on a private island to host UFC fights without the risk of the coronavirus. Now, if you add a pair of boobs that in no way advance the storyline, you've got the plot of a few dozen action movies from the 80s. In fact, I think that was the wrong one. I was thinking immediately of the one with John Saxon and Bruce Lee, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Private Island, with they fight to see who the winner is. I was expecting the gong there. You get... All right, that's pretty good. Better late than never, I guess. All right. What else? Well, here he comes. President Trump has issued major disaster orders. He's issued major disaster orders for all 50 states. And that is being called the first time in American history that all 50 states have been declared a disaster at once. But then which state didn't get the Star Wars prequels? Okay, I gave you some time there. All right. That's all I can do. Now, of all the Easter traditions that have been canceled this year because of COVID-19, apparently Peeps, not one of them, not affected. Peeps are good to go. It's almost like if Nickelback was the only concert you could go to. Overly processed, awful, and completely without substance. Sorry, Nickelback. I know you're the butt of every joke, but, well, you just are. Fix that. It's not my fault. Well, that's about it for the news. So let me over here. So, guys, like I said, we know that you're stuck inside. So we reached out to a friend, and I said, listen, we got a bunch of newbies. So give us a quick beginner's guide to electric guitar. Just give us a little primer, and then every week maybe we can learn a little bit more, and by the end, maybe we can play a song or something. He said, no problem, I know exactly what you need. He sent it on. So are you guys ready? Let's take a look. I think it's one of these buttons. Here it is. Let's try this one.
Hey guys, welcome to Chris Stone's Ton of Fun 101. Make sure you got your pick. Make sure you have your tuner. You gotta keep it in tune here. And I'm gonna go through a practice run. So play this.
Say, no problem. There we go. Seems simple enough. Just practice that, and we'll see you next week. And maybe Chris will have our next lesson for us. Yeah. I'm going to just a little bit of that in the... Our sound effects girl is having a blast tonight. I hope you guys are having as much fun as she is. I really do. We're going to jump right into our main event. We're going to go talk to Clay Bell. Now, if you don't know, Clay, when I was a kid, there was one band that as soon as you heard their name, you did not forget it, and you immediately asked, what? And that name was Techno Squid Eats Parliament. When you heard Techno Squid Eats Parliament, as a fan of B-movies, I'm there right away. The fact that they had incredibly catchy, hooky songs that you were humming all day long, well, that was just the gravy. So Clay has since moved away from little old Arkansas and is out in California just causing a big old storm and stir up there with his wildly successful band Pop Rocks, as well as all of his solo stuff. So I'm going to put my headphones on here so that I can hear him. And if he'll unmute his microphone, he's probably already done that. He's a pro. And if I can figure out which one of these buttons to push, I think it's this one. It's Clay Bell! Clay, are you there or are you frozen?
I'm here.
Oh, he's there. Okay.
Very still.
Well, you had me fooled. Okay, let me jump to a two-shot. There we go. Now everybody can see us both. Clay, how are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Good. You're staying safe out there?
I am, yeah.
That's good to hear.
Clay,
are you there? Or are you frozen? Uh-oh. Hold on. We've got...
Clay, it's my late. I'm here.
I'm going to have to turn that off. There we go. Sorry about that. There's always technical difficulties. So you're staying safe.
Spending a lot of time in a 6x6 room, which is where I am now. Which is where I'm doing my little videos.
Yeah, no, I've been noticing you've recorded several songs. People have been requesting a lot of songs, and you're just quick to record an amazing version, and then later that day, the next day, putting them up. It's fantastic. How many songs do you think you've done at this point?
I was wondering about that today. Probably somewhere between 30 and 40 so far in 3 weeks, something like that. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I was thinking I should know.
Well, you got to keep your chops up. So it's good to keep busy and keep it going. How many shows do you think you're missing out on here? I know that's kind of a painful question. You got
probably about, on average, about 3 a week.
So 3 a week. We're talking quite a few by the end of the month. That's a lot of disappointed fans right there.
It's probably at this point we're probably up to about 24 shows that have been canceled to the date that we're at right now.
Oh, okay.
And even more out in June, and so things are canceling all the way into June, which is a bummer.
Well, we got to keep you guys afloat, so we got to make sure that everybody goes and checks out Clay Bell on Facebook, find the music, go check out the old Techno Squid. Not just the old, I say the old, but you guys released a second album here not that long ago.
Not that long ago. Yeah, good stuff on there.
Yeah.
iTunes, worth a listen.
Absolutely.
Find it on iTunes.
There we go. Hit iTunes. Check out Techno Squid Eats Parliament. Let me jump back to Techno Squid because you guys did a couple of interesting things. Now, you didn't go far to record your album. You just went to Memphis, but you went to Ardent Recording Studios. And that to people who know, that's kind of a big deal. We're talking big star territory there. And you've got, now, was it Jody that produced the record? Am I crazy?
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
John Hampton, who had done New Miserable Experience.
Okay.
He won a Grammy, I believe, for working with the White Stripes as well.
Oh. And you got
cred well beyond the Gin Blossoms.
Yes. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and obviously I am quite often, the original Techno Squid Eats Parliament CD was either the first or maybe one of the first enhanced CDs. It was not just the CD. You could put it in a Mac, had to be a Macintosh, and actually play QuickTime videos and maybe see a text file or two, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it was one of the first 5, and they were hoping that technology would catch on, but it didn't. But it was a good idea at the time, but it just never really caught on.
It was, and if I'm not mistaken, there were glitches where the digital track would play through a stereo and destroy the stereo. On some of those early CDs, those that could all be rumors, but I know there were definitely stories of that happening. Although I owned both the original Techno Squid and the original 2 Minutes Hate. Maybe we can get Barry Pointer on. The original 2 Minutes Hate was also another Ardent Records, and it was another one of those that had a music video in it and I believe a few photos. But if you put it on the wrong track, it would make sort of fax machine sounds, and I could see how that could be pretty strange and probably cause the whole downfall of that thing. But yeah, great idea.
I don't know if it actually ever did that, but that legal disclaimer on there just in case it did. But I mean, who's going to be scared off by that? I mean, this might blow up your speakers. Like
that should sell more records theoretically.
No one's going to eat the M&Ms.
Yeah.
One poison M&M, right?
That's right. Well, Clay, tell us a little bit about you moved out to California, and then before I knew it, there's this sudden online presence of this larger than life band. That's the only way I can use the only words I can use to describe Pop Rocks. I should have had photos. My crack team of researchers here didn't provide me any photos, but we're not talking about an average band that wears regular clothes, plays regular guitars, plays no. There seems to be careful thought into all the details. The shiny silver outfits and things like that, and just you always surprise me with just the coolest, flashiest guitar, and it seems like it's a different guitar every time. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Lights, smoke, effects, the big show. This is not just four guys in t-shirts and jeans go up and play a set and walk off. This is like seeing Kiss. We're talking an experience, not just some guys playing some songs. Is that safe to say? I can say that, Ryan.
I'd say it's not quite as far as Kiss, but it's supposed to be fun, and the whole thing started as a joke, and our slogan for at least 10 years was "Cover Bands Suck," and Pop Rocks is a cover band, and the idea was there was a lot of tribute bands at the time, and we were pretty much just a tribute to drinking. It was debaucherous. We always went to see how far we could push it. We had leather cop outfits made, and we did boxing. We would always dress up at every show, and for a long time we sold out a club in San Francisco called the Red Devil just consistently for about 10 years until that club closed down. But always a good time. It was we play everything faster and louder, a lot faster and a lot louder than the other bands, and the idea was you wouldn't take it seriously, but all the musicians are really good, and some of those guys have been on the recordings for like Guitar Hero and stuff. If you've ever played any of those games, some of those guys that did the sound alikes early on, a lot of those guys are in the band. Really great singer Brad Brooks did a lot of that stuff. Rick Munoz songs played a lot of that. So really good players, and we just go up there and still have a good time. And it was never meant to be a serious thing. This is my job, but there's a lot of companies out here that want something a little different, so that's Pop Rocks.
And just so people understand the magnitude of some of your shows, can you run me through some of just the guest people that you've had come out and play with you? Because I mean, the list is incredible of the photos that I've seen personally. Who all has come and done and sang songs and played jammed with you guys?
Those are doctored. No, that's real.
What?
Bret Michaels is one. We've done a lot of shows with Bret Michaels and different things. I did played with Dee Snider and let's see, Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. We backed up Coolio a couple times.
Yes.
Which is and Sugar Hill Gang.
Legends.
My very first one that I did, I got to play with Tiffany. I think we're alone now, and yeah, Tiffany was the first one. The second one, and then Vanilla Ice,
Yes.
All people that you can learn a lot from, hang around, just watching them and see what they do. Even if you're not into their music or their personas or whatever, to watch a professional musician do what they do, there's never a question in your mind of why they got to where they are.
That's great, man. That's awesome. Okay, what else did I want to ask you? I think that's about it. One last question. Will you play us a song, Clay? Will you play us a song?
Are we time? Is it time for song time?
It's time for song time.
All right. So I'm still releasing original music. Every month I'm releasing a new song, and this is a song I released 2 days ago, and I'm going to try and remember it. I woke up in yellow corduroy, met the day at church, snapped the pearly buttons on my favorite cowboy shirt. Sing to me, early bird, say you'll meet me halfway. Summertime with no place to go, so won't you come out and play? Long, long, long ago, you were the world to me. Won't you come back, early bird? Why'd you ever leave? Knock, knock on the vicar's door, flailing as we fled, ready for steeplechase, a smile too big for our heads. Ran so fast, my face burned red, stopped with hands upon my knees. You fell down to the sweet green grass and laughed until you couldn't breathe. Long, long, long ago, you were the world to me. Won't you come back, early bird? Surely you can see that I could be a friend, and the blue sky's growing gray. So won't you come out and play?
Yay! Oh man, Clay, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
That's such a great song. Just lifted my day. I'm sure it did the same to everybody listening and watching at home. Make sure you go check out Clay's music on iTunes and over on his Facebook page so you can follow him and see what all he's doing. I have one request. Let me ask you a question. Has anyone asked you to record Buck Rogers?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. If you could work Buck Rogers into your list of songs and submit that to me, I will run that all day long. It's one of my favorite songs from the old school Techno Squid songs. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Clay Bell. Yay! There's like 40 people right there, and you can't hear them because I didn't mic them, but they're all clapping and screaming and cheering, and that guy's got a lot. Dude, put your lighter away. Oh, all right. Thanks so much. Oh boy. Okay. we're going to jump over and talk to one of your former bandmates, Shane Gray. So wave to Shane and say hello real quick. No, that's you. Yeah, there you go.
Hi, Shane.
All right, and we will see you later, hopefully, when we get that video from you. All right? Okay. Let me see which buttons to push. Okay. See you later, Claire. Back to that one. Hey. All right, I'm going to take my headphones off. There we go. All right. Okay, so as I was talking about earlier, which camera? I'm over here. Okay, as I was talking about earlier, Shane Gray sent us a great little video clip to give us his music choices for the apocalypse, and I am about to run that now. Uh-oh. No data. Wait, did we come back? Okay, I think we... I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay, I think we're back on. I think I may have lost a little there, but I think we're okay. I think it's receiving some data. Nope, no data again. Uh-oh. Error, it's not working. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Well, we'll run the other stuff next week. If this is working at all, I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.